Alright, so I was scrolling through YouTube as I usually do, and I came across this video called How Players Boost a Merging Game to Its Limit. The video was very good, I recommend watching it, but anyway, I decided to see how far I could get in this game. And I may have got slightly addicted. As soon as we join into the game, the first ball's already spawned in. Each ball will have a screen like this that states the name, tier, description, and time taken to get the ball, by the way. And the names and descriptions are not official. Anyway, this little guy is called Bob, and this little character is the bane of my existence. I want to squish his little blue boneless body to a pulp and never see it again. Now, by the time I've said all that, the second ball and third ball I've actually spawned in, so I'm gonna start by introducing ball 2. This guy's called Josh, and this spherical friend is also quite annoying, but he isn't as annoying as Bob, so I have a little bit of respect for it, and I don't wanna kill it with a burning passion. The third ball in this game is called Gumpert, and Gumpert may look rather empty-headed, but this ball actually has an IQ of just over 200. Also, Gumpert is not very annoying, and is much more mature than Bob and Josh. It does occasionally get in the way, but it never gets in the way intentionally. Woohoo, Ball 4's already spawned, so I have to describe that one now. Ball 4 goes by the name of Greg. On the outside, Greg is forced to smell for eternity, after the ball gods caught Greg attempting to commit very bad things with a tier 2 ball. On the inside, Greg feels nothing but pain, and Greg is severely depressed. Hey look, it's another ball. I can't be bothered to do a voice for this, so here's press.
Ball 5 is called Gorb. There is not a single thought behind its eyes, as Gorb does not actually have a brain. Gorb is powered by a small computer inside it that contains very basic artificial intelligence. If Gorb had an IQ, it would most likely be around 3.
So now, since there aren't any new balls to describe, I'm gonna go over the largest glitch in this game. I don't have a name for it, so I'll just be calling it the glitch throughout the video. So, in the glitch, you need to merge 2 balls in between 2 balls of the next tier. This tricks the game and causes the ball in the middle to merge with the 2 outer balls at the same time, which saves the ball and saves time. Ball 6 is called Roderick. Roderick is a rather boring ball. The only interesting thing I can think of about Roderick is that he has incredible eyebrow control. We've actually reached the point where we need to speed up the footage to get the next ball. That's crazy. Whoa. Anyway, here's ball 7, and here's ball 8. This cheeky little fellow is called Pronk. Pronk thinks that it's intimidating and sometimes tries to bully other balls, but Pronk is very weak and pathetic, causing the ball that is supposed to be bullied to bully the Pronk instead, so Pronk is very susceptible to injuries. Ball 8 is called Guibus. Guibus may look cuddly and friendly, and that's because it is. Guibus doesn't have enough brain cells to be sad, so Guibus bumbles around freely and happily without a care in the world. I think that we should all be more like Guibus. Now here, we do another glitch to skip ball 9 and go straight to ball 10. Here is ball 9, and here is ball 10. Ball 9 is called Porb. Porb got bullied in high school for looking derpy and silly, but Porb is very strong mentally and didn't let any verbal abuse let him down. Porb is now an entrepreneur and a multi-millionaire. Ball 10 is called whatever the hell this is, and there is no information about this ball apart from the fact that it gives you a badge. We finally reached the point in the video where things actually take time, and I'm gonna have to add a lot more time lapses and stuff. And there'll be less, the ball descriptions will be less frequent, which is maybe a good thing. I don't really know. So another glitch is performed now, so skip ball 11 and go straight to ball 12. So here are the descriptions for these. This ball is called Huffer. Huffer got into an argument with the Pronk 14,000 years ago and still can't get over it. Huffer has been unsatisfied ever since, but doesn't have the courage to try and argue again, which is quite sad. Ball 12 is called Blumpert. Blomper has very extreme ADHD and cannot stop rolling around uncontrollably. He sometimes bumps into other balls because of this, but he's very friendly and he has good intentions, so no balls hate him. So now, since the game gets actually hard after this point, I'm gonna thank Press Enter for spending hours in this challenge in order to help me not lose sanity. Thanks, Press. Also, I'm sorry if my voice changes throughout this video, it's actually taken so long. Now, another glitch is performed to get the next 2 balls. You know the drill. Ball 13 is called Nick. Nick is the ugliest ball by far in this game and has been rejected hundreds of times, but Nick will not stop trying because Nick knows that one day it will find the perfect ball, and this trait makes Nick respectable and it makes Nick good at platformer games. Ball 14 goes by the name of Prin. Prin runs the YouTube channel Prin3951, which currently sits at 24 subscribers. On Prin's channel there's a large variety of content and you should check him out. Also, Prin morphed into a Roblox avatar and helped me for half the video, so thanks, Prin. Probably really bored of all the gimmicks in this video, such as the ball screens and the time lapses. So I'm gonna make a time lapse, but it's really ADHD, and there's gonna be tons and tons of random stuff on the screen to try and satisfy you.
Yeah, just drank battery acid. Now I'm feeling fantastic. Gonna have to video with my Rob Sandwich. Got a total kill about this big snitch. Hey, I think my brother in Fortnite. Hey, he's just now Fortnite. Hey, my brother's just.
I apologize to cut the extreme time lapse short, but I'm gonna have to pause here because the ball 15s actually spawned. Because we decided we were gonna use 2 ball 15s and 2 ball 16s and do a giant merge to get ball 18. Before all that stuff, I need to describe ball 15. So, ball 15 is called Waffle. Waffle loves eating food and always enjoys indulging in new flavors. Waffle has a job at In-N-Out, which Waffle takes very seriously, and Waffle hopes to work its way up to the owner of the restaurant one day.
Hey, got it for days. But it was worth it for me. Yes, because I made Roblox games. I love these games.
Alright, so to end day 1 of the ball merging, me and Prin decided to make a sequence of every ball we'd obtained prior to ball 16 and merge them all in a row. I hope this makes sense, and here is the big satisfying final merge. This big guy's called Melvin. Melvin is a scientist who loves to create odd contraptions and gizmos to do very specific things. Melvin has a gadget that ties his shoelaces, a robot that brushes his tooth, and so much more. Melvin has become rich by selling these contraptions to the public through his company called Tesla. This is the end of day 1 of merging balls, but we were not done. We were only 1/3 of the way to our goal of the ball 18 merge, so we had a lot of work to do. Day 2 started with an hour-long session, which got 1 ball 13, so I'm gonna skip that one. But the next session of day 2 was crazy. Me and Prin managed to get 2 ball 14s and 2 ball 13s all in the map without merging, and did the biggest glitch yet to get our second ball 16. But we didn't merge the ball 16s because we need them for the ball 18 merge that comes later. These ball 16s cannot merge. That's pretty much where the second session ended. Now 2/3 of the way to ball 18, it could be possible to get this done on day 2, so we pushed extra hard for session 3. Session 3 started with me having to go AFK, so I decided to make a nice little bird's eye view time lapse of Prin merging balls. But this time lapse did not go to plan. You may be wondering what just happened, but before I can explain, I'm obliged to do this ball screen, and this one is voiced by the guy who managed to make this huge mistake, so welcome Prin.
Ball 17 is called 2005 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, but for easiness it will be called Ball 17 for the rest of this description. Ball 17, as the name would suggest, likes to drive around and bash into other balls, sending them flying and causing them to have to go to the hospital. For these crimes, Ball 17 has been sent to ball jail over 10 times, but Ball 17 will not stop and it will most likely injure, bully, and scare innocent balls for the rest of its life.
So what happened here? To my understanding, once the number of balls in the server reaches 100, the server may start to lag, so as a defense mechanism, the game enables auto-merge, and the two ball 16s hit the very low chance to merge out of every single pair of balls in the server, which is extremely unlucky, and we got ball 17 out of it. Since the ball 17 had spawned, we had to rejoin and lose the entire chunk of progress gained from the print time lapse, as in the long run this would be a time loss, but after we rejoined we worked extra hard to get ball 18. And now the moment you've maybe been waiting for, the ball 18 merge. Whoa, I did it, that's crazy. But something crazier is that this ball screen will be voiced by Urkaman, who spent like 5 minutes helping me with this giant project, so it's only right that he gets to voice this screen.
Hey guys, it's me, Urkaman, the guy that worked on this big project for 5 minutes, and I'm here to voice Ball 18. So, Ball 18 is called Teddy. He has severe depression because he's too fat, and all the smaller balls like to make fun of him behind his back. This has led to Teddy developing some trust issues and some paranoia. I think the moral of this ball journey is that you shouldn't make big balls. You should be happy with the ball size that you have and try not to change it, because your balls will probably be sad.